Hey guys! We are going to be playing with this cream shadow today. It's the color Dainty. This is our shimmer color. This one is kind of like a gray lilac color. It's very light, as you can see. Ooh, it's pretty and shiny. So we're going to use that. We're going to pair it up with palette 1, which is our browns. Neutral colors. Love this. It's great, great summertime palette, let me tell you. Great, great summertime palette. Alright, to start off, we're going to get the crease brush. And I'm going to go in Chipper, which is the matte brown color here, the lighter one. Just tap it in there, shake it off. And it's going in my crease. Crease, crease. Bring it down. Now this is a great transitioning color. I love this color. Chipper is such a great transitioning color. Really is. I'm just bringing that up above my crease bone towards my eyebrow because I have hooded eyes and I want that color to be able to, you'll be able to see that color above where my eyes. If I'm looking straight at you, you can see that I have some brown going on. It's great stuff. Great, 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 great stuff. And I'm just doing the windshield wiper. Windshield wiper, windshield wiper. To really get that blended in there. Especially with, since this, the cream shadow is a shimmer color. It's got some glitter going on in it. And I just want to keep that glitter as much as right on my lid as possible. So I'm doing my crease colors first and my highlighting color. Alright. Looks good. Okay, now we're going to get the angled and sponge brush. I'm going to use the angle side here, and I'm going to pick up forthright. Guys, if you're just joining and you missed the live, check out the replay. If you hear replay, hashtag replay down below. If you're loving this, go ahead and share that. Share this video with all your friends and family trying to get this up. So I picked up forthright, I'm shaking it off, and I'm just gonna go just focus right here on my outer V, and that's where I want to bring that color just a little bit. I want to keep kind of blending it, having that getting that ombre effect, and just keep the darker color on the outside of my eye here. And just little circles going in there. I'll go over this with the deluxe brush. So I was feeling Dainty because I have Dainty, but I haven't really played with Dainty very much because my favorite of the shimmer Splurge shadows is actually Noble, and it's a pretty plum color, and it's a shimmer too. It's got crazy shimmers in there. It's like a multitude of shimmer colors in that cream shadow. But I love it because brown eyes, those brown eyes girls out there, hashtag brown eyes, look great with purples. Like, I'm truly amazed at that. Like, I'm not, and you know, still, as you can see, a lot of my looks have been geared towards the neutrals, the brown colors, just palette 1. But getting purples on my eyes, and I'm like, wow. It really, really brings out the color brown in my eyes. You know that song, Brown Eyed Girl? Yes. Purple, put on that song, you're good to go. Alright, you see, like, they're kind of spongy. Hi, Pamela. Our cream shadows are pretty spongy. At least the shimmer ones are, so these are great. And these will go on as a cream and dry to a powder, so that if you just want to stick with the cream shadows, you can just use it as a color, get a deluxe brush, a fluffy brush, and just be able to blend out those edges there, and you're done. If you're looking for a quick, easy, look, color, whatever, cream shadows are your best friends. Alright, this one is going all over my lid. Like I said, I want to keep this. You see how shiny and glittery that is? Yeah, I want to keep that all on my lid. Just my lid. I want to keep it all there and not get it all over my face, all on my eyes, too much. So with this, I'm just patting it and slowly moving. And I'm going to go to the corner here, my tear duct, to kind of bring it just a little bit further over. And that looks good. I mean, whew, shiny, shimmery, splendid. Okay, I'm gonna get the sponge side of this sponge brush, and I'm gonna go pick up a Elated, and I'm gonna put that under, that's gonna be my highlighting color. It's a matte ivory color, and I'm doing that because since I have the glitter going on, I want to keep the matte, that just focus on my eye, and just stick with the matte highlight under my brow there. Okay, I'm going to go back to my crease brush, and I'm going to pick up Chipper again, and I'm going to bring that under on my bottom lashes there to give it a little more, give my eyes a little more depth. A slight smoke, but not super dramatic. And just kind of connect it up top there. And just blend it in right there. Now I'm going to get my liner and shader brush, and I'm going to pick up Forthright with the liner side, and I'm just going to do a line my bottom lashes as close to my lashes as possible. Very lightly too, because I don't want it to be too harsh of a color there. And I'm going about midway of my eye there. Alright, now I'm going to do the mascara, and I'm grabbing Epic, which is our lovely, lovely one-step mascara. It's great stuff, curls your lashes for you, got great pigmented black color. It's fabulous. And I'm also using it's great for as a base to the 3D Fiber Lash Plus mascara, which is awesome too. But this is just, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's length, there's volume, there's curl all in one. I love it when a mascara does that, and I don't have to get like 50,000 mascaras to do this for me. Alright, so see that? Boom. Gorgeous! And just a little bit on the bottom here. I know some people have a hard time, I did too. Especially like when I have super little bitty babies on the bottom. Especially in the corner. But guys, I've been using the lash serum, and my lashes, bottom lashes, are growing. And, you know, even at the corners, which is like the hardest spot, the tightest spot to get any kind of mascara or even the lash serum. But since I've been doing the lash serum on that side, it's been getting them, and they're growing, getting caught up with the rest of my little lashes on the bottom there. Alright, now I'm doing the gel, the transplanting gel, the fiber lashes. And this is going on top, so I'm waiting for this to dry. Gotta wait at least 30 seconds. Shouldn't be too long. Fan it. Make it go quicker. Because like I said, Epic is a great base. You know, Epic does that curl for you. It gives you that dark black pigment. And you top it off with the 3D Fiber Mascara. It does even more fantabulous stuff to your lashes. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So if you guys are new, this is the first time seeing me, my name is Christina Welfel. I'm a yellow status presenter for a cosmetic company called Unique. And everything that I'm using, from brushes to all the way down to the primer, is all Unique stuff. And you guys, if you share this, let me know. You know, say it in the comments that you shared. I would love to shout you guys out. Because this really helps. It helps me a lot. It really, really does. Alright, my fibers just sticking to the edges here. Because if you bring those down, you know, put that on like regular mascara, your eyeballs are not gonna like you. Trust me, I've done it a couple times. Yeah, not fun. But if that does happen, all you need to do is just, you know, rinse your eyes out multiple times, and they will come out. Trust me. Okay, back to the transplanting gel. This is the important step, you guys. Like, seriously, if you don't do this step, your fibers are going to fall off because they're loose fibers. They're going to fall off, and they're going to fall all over your face, all over your foundation when you get it on, everywhere. And we don't want that to happen. We want those to stay there. So it gives us that fullness, that volume, that length that we are looking for, that you know, why we put it on in the first place. So how's everybody's day today? Like, it's cloudy here. It rained this morning. Still cloudy, so excuse the lighting if it happens to be a little dark for you. I tried to get the lighting as best as I could. But yeah, it's cloudy, it's dark, it's raining. It's gonna be raining all week. Thank you, Texas, for the weather, by the way. Appreciate it. Sarcasm there. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be raining all next week, all this week, over the weekend, next week. It's gonna be fabulous. So, you know what I'm gonna be doing all week? I'm gonna be baking. Because I got 2 weeks before I start school. My kid's up with school, so I'm gonna bake breakfast breads and muffins, so that I have stuff in the freezer, deep freezer, and I don't have to just buy cereal every time and be bored with cereal. I know my kids are probably bored with cereal right now. They're always asking, Mom, what are we gonna have for breakfast? What's for breakfast? Well, we got cereal. Sorry, guys. So I try to do that a lot of times. I try to do, like, keep it over the weekends, or if there's holidays, I try to bake. I really do. I love baking. Baking is one of my things that I love to do, that keeps me focused and relaxes me. Like crocheting and sewing are my other two, and some quilting, but I haven't quilted in, oh gosh, like 2 years. The last thing I quilted was a hopscotch for my kids to do on rainy days, so they can have something to play with. We're doing foundation. I'm getting the Touch Mineral Liquid Foundation, and I wear the color Organza. And I'm just shaking it up. We want to shake it up because it has little optical diffusers in here, which is what gives us that fabulous, flawless face, and hides blemishes and helps with some it helps with if they have rosacea and stuff. So I use 3. You can go between 2 to 5 drops, you know, depends on how much coverage you want. It is a medium coverage. It is a liquid that dries to a powder. And I do this. Some people actually put dots on their face and like swirl it around. You know, you could do that too. I just do it this way. It's my favorite way. So I just dot it, and I just like dotting it because my kids laugh at it, thinks it's hilarious, and that's my thing. I like to make my kids laugh. So I try to do as much fun things as possible. Right now I'm just doing little circles to rub that all in. And we do that because that's what's going to help. It's going to buff out the skin, buff out that color, and give us that flawless face. That's what's going to help those little optical diffusers do its work. And this is great for all skin types, from dry to oily to combo. This is awesome, awesome stuff. But you know, if it's not for you, it's not for you. We have many other options. Many other options. Alright, so that's all taken care of. Alright, I'm going to go with my Skin Perfecting Concealer because I don't sleep. Because I have 4 kids. Who doesn't sleep? Especially my 3-year-old who despises taking naps. Drives me crazy. Because they'll get like really hyper. And I'm like, I can't deal with the hyperness right now. Alright, so I'm going to I put some on my hand right here so I can just, like a little palette. And I'm going to take my concealer brush. Pick some of that up. And draw a check mark. Boop. And another check mark. Boop. And I use this not only for covering my bags under my eyes, my dark circles, but I also use it as a highlighting color. So I do it on the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, in my chin, and then with my concealer brush, I just kind of pat it out, and then I'll go back over it with my liquid foundation brush to kind of blend everything all together, so it doesn't look like I'm a clown. And I also love using the concealer as not only to cover my bags and stuff, but to clean up my edges of my work so I can get that precise line in my eyeshadow instead of having to like put tape on my eyes to get that, you know, that angled. This is great. It helps with that as well. Hello everyone. Hello. Say hi when you join and where you're from. I love to see where everyone lives. Because I was military. Prior military, my husband was, and we moved around, and that was my thing. I wanted to try to visit almost every state, or at least regions of the U.S. And I pretty much did. I almost got there. We almost got there. I've never been up north, so like the Dakotas. I've never been that far up north. Hopefully one day I will. My husband did. Lucky man. We have been on the East Coast, the West Coast. Originally from the South, Texas. Woot woot. Living in Louisiana, so I get a different part of the South that I haven't. I've never been to Louisiana until now. I've driven through. Did I drive through Alabama? Yeah, I've driven through Alabama. I visited Georgia. I have family in Tennessee. Extended family, I should say. And then I've been in the Midwest. That was the other one. We were in Missouri. So, almost all over the U.S. Or regions, I should say, of the U.S. So, it's been fun. I love it. I love all the different cultures that every state has. Foods. You know, it was a real learning experience when we moved to Louisiana, because like Cajun, like everyone has asked me, have you gotten like Louisiana, and I'm like, no, not where we're at, because we're in northern Louisiana, so it's like still kind of East Texas, but there's some every once in a while I'll get the feel. Definitely Mardi Gras is a big thing down here. So that was pretty awesome to do. They had like Mardi Gras for everything for your pets, which was like, what? Really? That's pretty cool, but wow. Alright, I'm going to use my beachfront bronzer. If I can open it up. Here we go. I'm using Hermosa, which is like the middle color. We have 3 different colors. And I'm going to use my blusher brush. So I'm just going to tap, and just get on. This one I'm going to kind of use as a contour / blush. Excuse me. So that's why I'm just kind of brushing up this way. And then the rule of 3. And then do that. So 3, or it looks like an E because it looks backwards. Then on the other side, right under my cheekbone. Get a little bit more. And do that E shape now. And then define that chin, just bring it down. Brush it down. Awesome. Oh, you know what I did not get? I did not get my chapstick because I put on chapstick earlier. But I need to put on a little bit more for this next thing. Let me see if I can grab one over here. So now I'm going to do something else with my bronzer. So I use it as a contour. Oh, you know what? I'm going to contour my nose here. So I'm pinching my blusher brush. You can see I can get it really tiny. Picking up that bronzer and contouring my nose. Out. Pretty cool, huh? I love it when I can use multiple products. When I can use one product, there we go, for multiple things. That's what I love about this bronzer. Boop, boop. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to take my chapstick. Any old chapstick will do for this next part. And I'm going to use my bronzer as a lip color. Mwah! I'm going to clean it up there a little bit. Ta-da! Mwah! It's great. I love this. I've been kind of looking for like a brownish color, lip color, and I did find one, but I'm not there yet. But, you know, bronzer is a great close second for doing that, so I love this look. Clean it up right there. So that's my look today. Oh, I painted my nails, and for those who saw my question, what colors, I went with the green. Boop boop, the two different greens, and I didn't know if I wanted to like paint them fully, like my ring finger here, or do a design, or keep with it. So I decided to do my ring fingers. Painted one solid color, and then I painted an angled design on my nails. So the last hurrah before summer ends. Alright, you guys. Hope you have a great Monday. It is Monday. Fabulous, fabulous Monday. And I will talk to y'all guys later.